A stranger stalked me after school for a week, and now I had to escape from him. For the first time, I noticed a strange man near my school. He followed me for several blocks, and I started to get nervous. But suddenly, he disappeared as mysteriously as he appeared. I saw him again next day. He was sitting at the next table at the cafe. The stranger looked straight at me, but I didn't see his face. I decided to call my mother and tell her everything. While I was talking on my phone, he left. But not for long. Late at night, we met again on the bus. I got off at my stop. He followed me. I quickened my pace, but the stranger wasn't far behind. In a dark alley, he touched me. I wanted to scream, but suddenly I saw his face. Dad? But you died 15 years ago! I used to see my father only in photos, but I recognized him immediately. He apologized for scaring me and offered to talk.
Honey, your mother has been lying to you all these years, so you didn't try to find me.
But why?
I lost my job and she kicked me out many years ago. She said I didn't deserve you.
I couldn't be mad at my father because I dreamed about having a dad all my life. Why did you decide to come back now?
Honey, I'm dying.
Dad wanted to patch things up with me before his death. He followed me but had no courage to approach. I just found you, and I don't want to lose you again. Is there anything you can do?
There is, but the treatment is too expensive and I'm poor.
We have money, a lot of money.
Your mom will never give it to me.
I don't care. I'll steal it for you. I persuaded my father to take all my mother's savings. We agreed to meet at the same place in the morning. I came home and waited for my mother to fall asleep. Then I opened her safe and took all her savings. In the morning, I handed the bag with money to my father.
Thank you, dear. You saved my life.
I took a selfie with my father, and he laughed. I was overwhelmed with feelings for my father. So I texted him every day, but he didn't reply. He must be feeling bad after the surgery. 2 days later, I decided to call him, but his phone was off. I missed him so much that I decided to pull out the album with his photos. Now, here's our first photo together. I looked closely and froze in horror. In his old pictures, my father didn't have a mole on his face, but he did in our new picture together. Someone's steps made me recover from shock. It was my mom. She realized that the money was missing, and she was furious. A couple of minutes later, I was driving at full speed to my father. I found his address in the directory. Dad, open the door, it's me! But instead of Dad, his neighbor came out.
Mr. Johnson has moved.
But where? I urgently need to see him.
I don't know. He had a flight at 6 p.m. today.
I only had 30 minutes left, so I drove at full speed. The airport was overcrowded, and it was only 15 minutes before the departure. I'd already lost hope of finding my father, but suddenly I noticed a familiar hood. Dad! I was looking for you everywhere. Where are you going?
I'm in a hurry. Leave me alone.
I want to go with you. I have nowhere else to go. Mom kicked me out of the house for stealing. Suddenly his face changed, and he laughed.
Go away, stupid girl. I'm not your father.
He was about to leave when suddenly the police appeared behind him. I know. You're his twin brother. When my mother came into my room, I told her everything and showed the photo from my album. Then we decided that I would go to my fake father and try to make him stay in the city as long as possible. My mom immediately went to the police. My father died 15 years ago. This man was his twin brother. He was in prison for a long time, and when he was released, he decided to make money at the expense of his brother's naive daughter. The scammer was arrested, and we got our money back. Mommy, forgive me. I was wrong.
Never hide anything from your mother. Only then will she be able to protect you.